Yo, all right, this is beforehand. I just want to say this video should only be like 10 minutes long. I don't want to like dunk on this show because I did like this show. This show has been around for 7 years. 7 years of my life. It's really made an impact on me. So this video, I won't be completely dunking on it. Like it's for surely gonna be at least 10 minutes max. 10 minutes max. I'm gonna try to stop myself from going past 10 minutes. But all right. Yo, all right, guys. So I just watched The Boys finale yesterday, and I have to say, this was one of the worst finales I have ever seen. And I don't really care about the last episode. I'm talking about the entire season. This entire season was just them hyping up, them glazing, vault rising this. Oh my god, bomb rise, bomb shelter. I mean, what's his name? You know the guy. Homelander's brother. Stormfront. It was just over here talking about all of these people. Bro, we don't care. Can we focus on the final season? But hold on, let me talk to you guys real quick. My main problem with this is nothing made sense. Nothing at all. We have the V1, right? The whole point of the season is them getting the V1. So the first 6 episodes of the season is them chasing it. Now, eventually, the Homelander gets the V1, and he over here, he shoots the laser beams in the sky. And you might say, V1 doesn't make you stronger. What you guys don't remember is back in season 1 or 2, when A-Train was injecting a V in his system, you get high off of V when you first inject it in your system. So he got high off of the V1. That's why his lights were flickering for a second. And then when it finally kicked in, he got that super laser beam. Okay, it wasn't a power boost. That's what you guys are mixing up. But that's my problem. People couldn't hang with base Homelander. So you want to say to me, you somehow escaped a Homelander that was high off a kite and was stronger than ever before? Yes, after the high ran out, he obviously should have weakened down, but he should have had God tier hearing. Bro, when Frenchie literally tapped the glass, he was able to instantly teleport to him. So you're telling me a Homelander that is high and 2 times stronger at the moment, he can't hear Butcher saying, oh shit? And even if he couldn't, Soldier Boy literally was right there. He knew that they were there because he was just in the same room with Sage and everybody else. But no, nobody wants to talk about that. They just, the next scene, they want to go and appear at a warehouse somehow. Like, how did they get at the warehouse when Homelander was right there? And I wouldn't have a problem with it if they just explained, oh my gosh, it was a hard fight, but we somehow escaped, blah, 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 blah. They did it all. Like, my God, this show, it just, the writing is abysmal. And can we talk, what else? What else can we talk about? Yeah, the V1 in general, it just was useless. So, as we know, V1 doesn't improve your strength. It just makes it so you stay immortal, right? And then they stopped using the virus. So the whole first 6 episodes of the season where they were just trying to get the virus and trying to stop it from getting the V1, those didn't need to be in the show. If you remove the virus and you remove the V1, the season would be the exact same. Nothing else happened besides that. So what are you talking about? It didn't need to exist. It didn't need to exist. And Soldier Boy, he literally does nothing the entire season. I mean, yeah, he has his little arc or whatever. But the problem with Soldier Boy is they don't know how to use his character. What they do with Soldier Boy, they drop him in. He says a couple of one-liners. He's like, oh, blah 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 blah, cocksucker. Oh my god, yeah, cock. And he's funny too because everybody loves Soldier Boy. If you hate Soldier Boy, you're an idiot. And then after that, they just don't know what to do with his character. So they put him back in that box. That's it. Whenever they're done with his character, they just put him in a box. They don't know what to do with him. It's so bad. And then Black Noir, somehow, he gets killed by a wire and a knife. Dude, yes, the Deep has super strength. Yes, Black Noir has super strength. So the wire should have snapped on his neck. There was no way in hell that Black Noir should have got strangled by a wire and then stabbed with a knife. Are we forgetting? He literally took a minigun. He survived a minigun earlier, but he can't resist the strangulation of a knife? I mean, of a wire? Are we serious? Like, get out of my face, bro. No, the entire series was some butt, bro. And then we got the final arc where Homelander, he literally couple scenes prior, he goes, he grabs a astronaut, he takes him to space within 2 seconds. 2 seconds. And then he can't fly off from Butcher. In the earlier scenes, he teleports in front of Frenchie. He literally flash steps. But he can't fly off from Butcher. Then, oh wait, I have another one. He races Train. He's able to keep up with A-Train, but he can't escape from Butcher. Are we serious? He shoots Kimiko with a laser beam, but he can't cut through her when earlier in the show, he literally just boomed her in half. And yes, I understand that she got hit with the radiation blast that gave her Soldier Boy's powers, right? Blah, 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 blah. But she can just eat Homelander's beams now? She wants to Homelander just stands in front of Kimiko and lets him power up. Yes, I understand that. Oh my gosh, he wasn't thinking straight, blah, blah, blah. No, that's just bad writing, dude. He literally knows that he can kill him because he knows Soldier Boy. He knows, hey, Soldier Boy blast, he can beat me up. Before he put Soldier Boy back in that glass box, Soldier Boy walks up to him. Did he ban my character? You're such a loser. Soldier Boy walks up to him, angry, and he backs off. He got scared of Soldier Boy. So he knows, hey, that blast, that's a blast is a no-no. If you get hit by that blast, you're gonna die. What does he do? He just lets him charge it up. And then we get Ryan and Butcher holding him down in some father-son moment. But did we forget earlier in the show, we had a Super Huey, a Super Butcher, and a Soldier Boy who all tried to hold him down, and he was able to fly under him? He was able to fly while getting held down by all three of them, but he can't fly from getting held down by Butcher and Ryan? What? Like, the power inconsistencies are so bad, and I'm not trying to power scale it. Okay, I'm just saying, if the whole show is inconsistent, then you can't relate with the characters, bro. That's my problem. Nothing is inconsistent. Like, it started in the first episode when we had A-Train freeze time, speed blitz the entire verse, but then Homelander could keep up with him a second later. What? It's been going on since episode 1. They don't know how to write their show. Then, in all the promotion art, we got Homelander in space. The only time Homelander ever went to space was when he went and dropped off that astronaut. We got Butcher fighting against all the 1,000 superheroes in front of the mansion. We got Butcher standing in front of Vought Tower. They're saying, oh, this is the most dangerous Butcher has ever been in the entire show. Butcher has none to lose. Butcher's going insane, blah, 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 blah. Then we got, Homelander, he scorched earth. Homelander is going crazy. This is going to be the worst Homelander you ever see. He's psychotic now. And I got both of the things either. When they were trying to find the V1 still, bro, I pressed 1 and it didn't work, bro. Like, what is going on? I literally pressed 1, dude. When Butcher was still trying to look for the V1, he finds it. When he asks, bro, he has locks. Sorry, bro, I can't hear your rage quit. He asks for it, he's like, Huey says, hey, if we get the V1, you think you could make a cure for Starlight? He's like, no. But then eventually, he's like, Huey, we'll make Starlight the cure. Like, what? What are you talking about? This is the worst he's ever been. If this is the worst he's ever been, he would have not ever said that. What kind of worst will ever be is, oh yeah, we're going to make a cure and we're going to risk Homelander surviving just to help my homie Huey. Like, what? What? And then we got the final fight. He said, okay, listen, I understand this was good character development. I am not calling the final fight between Butcher and Huey trash. I loved it. The two good things about the show, I like Butcher's death and I like Huey's death. I mean, no, not Huey's, the Deep's death. Butcher and the Deep. Bro, my dude, did we see this guy? Like, what is your problem? Butcher and the Deep's death are good, but we literally have him having a flashback. He's like, no, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to change. I want to be better. He imagines him. He imagines the boy, right? This is supposed to be him at his lowest, right? Like again, I'm not saying he's supposed to be all bad, bro. This lock emoji thing is so bad, bro. I'm not saying he's supposed to be all bad, but if you go in all the trailers and all the promotion art and you say, hey, you can't do that. Like, hey, this is him at his lowest. Hey, this is him going crazy. Hey, this is him. He wants scorched earth. He's just scorched earth, scorched earth. And then the whole season, you make him not act scorched earth. Then obviously, I can call you out on it because it's bad promotional marketing and bad promotional material. It's just you're lying to all of your fans. That's it. That's it. You lied to your entire fan base. And Homelander, the entire season, yeah. I understand Homelander's supposed to care about the attention of others, but Homelander genuinely, they said at the start of the season, oh wow, this is gonna be him at his lowest. He's not gonna care about anything. He's done caring. The entire show, he's caring about statistics. He cares about how others view him. Oh man, I can't do this because people won't like me. And I understand that's his character. But you went and you said this is him psychotic. He doesn't care anymore. So if he doesn't care anymore, why are you making him still act that like he does? He does. You can't just lie and say he doesn't care and then he does that, dude. Like what? Oh my god, I'm so tired of it, dude. Like after he got the V1 and he declared himself God, you know what he did? Did he go out there and start acting like God? Did he go out there and say, "Hey, I'm Jesus Christ"? No, he still listens to the statistics. Oh, we can't do this right now, sir. People wouldn't like this, sir. And if he's supposed to be his God and he's supposed to make the whole world listen to him, but he cares about how other people see him still, he still cares about statistics, he still cares about what people think, but he's supposed to be God now with his V1 God complex. No, dude. No, you can't call him psychotic and how he doesn't care about anything. And then the entire show, he still cares about all these fucking statistics, bro. That's not how you do it. That's not how it works. Okay, maybe in the other seasons, yes, that would work because it would show how much he cares about other people's attention and other people's validation, right? And how now that he has nobody left in the seven, right? Because A Train's dead, Firecracker's dead. All the characters in the seven are dead. The Deep's dead. Noir's dead. It would actually make sense for a good plot. It would be like, oh my gosh, I have nobody else in the seven. Everybody's gone. Only person I have is myself. Blah. I need to care about these other people's statistics. Blah 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 blah. But that is the final season. Why are we still caring about it? It's the final season. Put everything on risk. And we fought in a broken room. That's my problem. They're talking about scorched earth. They couldn't even scorch the room. I can't see your messages, dude. It's all locked. I'm sorry. They couldn't even break the room. They broke a couple tables. Maybe a wall was messed up. And Starlight, people are saying, oh my gosh, he wanted Deep to become a better person. He still had a little bit of hope for the Deep, and he wanted the Deep to change. So he brought him to the ocean so the Deep could escape and, start a new life. And he didn't know. Yeah, maybe he could have done that. Maybe that's what Starlight would have thought. But are we fucking serious? He brought the Deep. She brought the Deep to a ocean. Oh, ocean. He didn't know that the fish hated him. This dude, the Deep, he could have brought a whale and swallowed him whole. And don't say he could have punched out the whale, but whales are like one of the most acidic creatures on earth. If you fall into a whale's belly, you're going to get turned into acid within seconds. She would have died. Like, are we like idiots now? Are we idiots? Oh my god, I can't do it anymore. And don't get me started on Gen V. I watched the whole 2 seasons of Gen V. I binged Gen V. Okay, people are complaining about Huey naming the daughter off the ex, and I will say that's some weird shit. Like, why would you ever do that? But like, it's really not that deep. Like, if you wanted to complain about anything else, sure. But that, come on, dude. There's way better things to complain about. But I watched all of Gen V I see the Gen V get recruited. I'm like, oh yeah, we're about to have the superhero war. We're gonna have the Gen V students. Oh yeah, they hyped up Gen V. They said Gen V is as strong as Homelander. Oh, I mean Maria is strong as Homelander. We got all this power. We gonna win. It's gonna be war, superhero war. Then when I see all the trailers of the superheroes flying in the sky, so I thought Gen V was gonna pull up and they were gonna fight against all these superheroes. It was gonna be like Avengers Endgame. We saw like it was the two sides coming out of the portals. It was gonna be like all the good superheroes versus all the bad superheroes. And it would just been some fire. It would have been fire. That's what I thought would have happened. Gen V was so trash. I watched all of it. It was so corny, cringy, and it was just a worse The Boys. But I stuck through it because I knew it was going to be important to the plot. That's what I promised myself. It was going to be important to the plot. Marie got 30 seconds of screen time. She pulled up to the car. She pulled up to the car and that was it. She did not pop up in a single scene besides that one car scene. Are we serious? I watched it all for nothing. What was the point of Gen V if you weren't even gonna utilize the characters? You never utilized the characters. Oh my God. I am so tired of it. I'm so tired. Oh, it's like I wasted my entire. That show was the worst show I have ever watched, and I had to sit through it just for it to not be important for the plot. Not, like, oh, I don't really have anything else to say. I'm just, if I keep going, I might get my channel restricted because I'm gonna start bitching out, and you guys don't want me to do that. So we're just gonna focus on this match. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, because this is it. Like, after this match ends, we're done, bro. Point is, The Boys season 5 was like the worst show ever. Like the first 3 seasons with peak, I'm not gonna ever call them bad. They were genuinely peak fiction. Fourth season was kind of mid. I personally liked it. I see why people didn't like it though. It was kind of inconsistent. But it was all preparing up for, Homelander to finally snap. Oh yeah! Are we forgetting about the Flight 87 video? The entire point was for them to use that against Homelander. They used it against him in the first episode. Nothing happened. Oh no, bro, that's AI. It's AI generated. It was all fake. Blah blah blah. Oh yeah, it was just AI. And it's like, yeah, I see why you use that. It's good plot. It makes sense. Good defense. But it's like, again, with the V1, with this, what was the point of all of these plot points if every time you make a plot point, you just immediately counteract it, dude? Anytime you think of a way, hey, this will be pretty good way to defeat Homelander, you just throw it away. We did it with the V1. We did it with the Flight 87 video. Everything that happens in this show just immediately gets contradicted by itself, and it is so bad, dude. You're dead. Oh my God, I gotta clutch this up. And not to be a Homelander defender here, but there was nothing he could have physically done about the Flight 87. Like, yeah, he did accidentally start the crash, but he doesn't have Superman's powers. So what would have happened is if he tried to pick it up, it would have just broke. Like, he wasn't lying. There was physically nothing he could have done to save those people. It was nothing. Like, and we got everybody blaming him in the verse. We got Queen Maeve, and he fought Queen Maeve hand to hand. Did we forget that? He genuinely went blow to blow with Queen Maeve. There was no way that he should have been getting beaten up. He knows how to fight because he fought Queen Maeve. And he couldn't have saved that plane. He's not Superman. Superman has telekinesis powers. Superman could have saved it. He's not Superman. Oh, God. We're not running it back. We're not running it back. Not gonna lie, Tony, we're gonna end it after this match. This is the last one. I just had to talk about not Queen Maeve, Sister Sage, bro. Queen Maeve too. Where was Queen Maeve this entire episode? This entire season? Like, bro, we know Starlight was talking to Queen Maeve. We know Queen Maeve is alive. Yes, she has no superpowers, But they couldn't have gave her one scene, literally one scene of Queen Maeve existing. Like, come on, dude. But ignoring that, because that isn't even a big deal. That's just personal favorites. Sister Sage, dude, she's supposed to be the smartest guy on planet Earth, and she's an idiot. Her dream goal is to sit in a basement while Homelander kills the entire planet, or while Virus kills everybody. She does nothing besides cry in her room, lobotomize herself, and just be a bitch. That's it. That's it. The only thing good she did this entire series was help Frenchie change a couple of his numbers. And guess what? Dude, anybody in the verse could have done that. Frenchie would have eventually done that. He was already getting better at it. He was like gradually improving his time. So eventually, give him a couple more weeks, he would have improved the numbers. And I understand that he died, yes. So maybe Sister Sage saved the verse because he helped him out before he died. But is that really what we're glazing her for? After she's the entire reason why he got V1? That's it. His entire plan was to bring Soldier Boy there. Oh, your aim sucks. He didn't need to bring Soldier Boy there. He could have literally let bombs. If Bombsight flew off, that was a better ending for everyone. Bombsight would have flew off, and then he would have had this little air fight with Homelander for the V1. But if they were having an air fight, there was no way V1 didn't get destroyed in the process. So then Homelander would have never got the V1, and then if Homelander never got the V1, then the virus ends up working on him instead. So it's like she ruined the verse, and people are glazing her because she created the virus. She created the bomb inside of Himiko. That's literally the only thing that she did, bro. We can't glaze her for her own mistake. Like, what kind of question is that, dude? Oh my god, you have me messed up if you think that's you making me mad. You're making me mad. Like, whose smart idea was it that, hey, we should call Soldier Boy's dad? And you know what makes it worse? He's over here calculating like, oh, no, he hates him. He hates him. No way. He would never give it to Homelander. Soldier Boy would never do that because he hates Homelander. Bro, the episode before this, what's his name? I forgot the name. I forgot the character's name. But the Vice President, she literally tells Sister Sage, hey, Soldier Boy is going somewhere with Homelander. He's lying for Homelander. They're getting close. And he was like, I should have calculated this. And then that's why she went and she posted that video on the computer trying to separate Homelander and Soldier Boy apart. Right? That's why she did that. But are we forgetting? Hey, she literally just lied for his son. Him and his son were just getting close. And you want to go and you want to call his son saying, oh yeah, there's absolutely no way there's any lingering feelings because of that one video I showed. Like, dude, no, you're an idiot. You're an idiot, bro. Oh, I'm so tired. It's like it's the whole verse. Nobody has a single brain cell in their brain. Even the smart characters are just idiots. Frenchie is literally tapping on the glass. He knows from season 1 that zinc doesn't affect his hearing ability. It just affects what he can see. He knows that. Again, what does he do? He taps on the glass and gets one shot. And you want me to feel bad for him when he literally knows he has super hearing? What kind of... Are you an idiot? Like, no, dude. You're... It's genuinely... It's like... It genuinely just shows nobody in this verse has a single brain cell, bro. It's insane to me, dude. I'm not gonna feel bad for him when he literally got himself killed. I'm not gonna feel bad for Sage when he's literally the reason why everything in this verse is bad happening. Like, oh, I'm dead. I got one shot in. It's over. It's over. It's over. Bro, please. There was nothing I could do right there. But alright, we're ending the video here. I don't really have anything else to say. Just fuck Sage. Fuck everybody in that verse. Starlight's a bum. Starlight, the end of the season, she literally flies off. She awakens her power. We're like, oh my god, Starlight's the strongest in the verse. Starlight this, Starlight that, Starlight this. She only won one fight against Noir. And that's it. She lost to the fucking priest. She couldn't beat Bombsight. No, she wasn't. She wasn't there at Bombsight actually, but she lost to the priest. She lost to like two other people. She doesn't know how to fight. She got this power awakening, and she was still getting beat up by the deep. She got beat up by the deep, and let me tell you this: the deep's only power is to communicate with sea life and super strength. And Deep was throwing her around. He was beating her up. And Starlight had all of her powers. Yes, and eventually he blasted her into the ocean. He blasted him into the ocean. Like, but you already got you beat up first. So what are you talking about? You're trash. You're trash. Everybody in the verse is just wrong, bro. And then Huey and Starlight, oh my god, their mechanic just sucks, bro. I don't care about the relationship anymore. Like, they play these same tropes every single season. It's like everybody just needs to die. And oh yeah, we got one more round. We're gonna have this video be like 10 minutes long, like 30 minutes long, dude. Okay, so you guys know the ending, right? Where Huey stops the Butcher from setting the virus off, even though the Butcher was gonna stop anyway because he had that flashback. So he shoots him. Dude, the whole point of the verse was that nobody should have that power. We're in season 1. So season 5, nothing different happens. We got transported back all the way to season 1. It's not like he killed all superheroes. Superheroes are still out there, and there's many Homelanders still out there. We've seen it from Vault Rising, right? No, not Vault Rising. Gen V, that there are mad strong superheroes out there. So all he did was just revert the show back to the status quo until the new Homelander rises up and he's like, okay, because Stan literally said, hey, we're not going to be working with superheroes anymore. But do you think you were going to believe that? You want to know what they're going to do? They're going to use temporary V or superheroes. And like, do you really believe a mass genocidal superhero that, a mass genocidal corporate bum, that he's going to stop using superheroes? No. So all he did was just allow superheroes to continue with no repercussions. So we're back in season 1. Eventually, a new Homelander is going to rise up, kill everybody, and then it's going to be, since the Boys crew is gone, oh my gosh, there's going to be a new The Boys that are going to rise up, and then boom. And we can see it because there's literally a show coming out called The Boys Mexico. So he didn't stop the cycle at all because it's in Mexico now. If he just released the virus, there will be no The Boys Mexico. But since he didn't want to release the virus, there's going to be a new Homelander in Mexico killing everybody. He's literally the problem. He is literally the problem, dude. Oh my god. The entire verse, well, the entire show was about it. And then he didn't destroy Vought either. So you know what's just gonna happen? The entire show is just about to be about corporate, but it's just gonna be about war now. It turned into superhero war into, oh yeah, he literally said taxes are gonna rise up by 200%. Oh yeah, we're also gonna get so it's gonna be higher taxes, more pharmaceutical, everything. So you're gonna have to pay more for meds. Doctor bills are gonna be higher. Just imagine the United States, but the taxes times 3. That's what Stan has planned for the future. And you let it happen, Huey. You are the worst MC. I don't care about this game anymore. You are the worst MC of all time. You let the world turn into tax hell. That's all you did. You didn't destroy all the superheroes. You didn't destroy Vought. No. You let the world turn into tax hell. It's going to be wars every Tuesday. And then they're going to have all these superheroes that are obviously still alive because not all superheroes die. So every verse is still going to have their top 5 superheroes. They might be in a government facility somewhere. They might not be created anymore, but they're still going to have them. And when war gets bad, oh no, look who's falling from the sky. We got Rize coming from the sky, blowing up half of the country in one ability because Huey didn't want to stop and kill all the superheroes because he wanted Starlight pussy. That's it. That's why the entire verse is gonna die because he wanted to crack Starlight. Are we serious? Like everything sucks. Everything sucks. The show went nowhere. We are back in season 1. There is no ending. That's why we're having The Boys Mexico because Huey's an idiot. Nothing changed from the start of the series besides Homelander's death. But Stan's back in charge. And we know from the start of the show, Stan is an evil, horrible human being. All right, guys. I don't really have anything else to say. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it, subscribe, and hype. That's really it, though, guys. Goodbye, bro.